As kids, a game winner is something we can only conceptualize, an idea that one day we'll grow up and hit one of our own.
Steph for the win. Yes, sir!
A moment that our favorite hoopers have come through on time and time again. What makes us stuff of legends, what we dream of and see as young hoopers and fans of the game, are truly a sight to be appreciated.
What a perfect ending to a historic day!
As much as we love the X's and O's and ranking players, sometimes we forget to appreciate the picture-perfect moments in the game that we love. My name is Caleb, and this is the Art of the Game Winner.
Is this the dagger?
Let's start locally. For some players, high school basketball is just a stepping stone to the next level and eventually the pros. But it's also a breeding ground for hometown heroes. The high-scoring games will never be forgotten, and the mixtape highlights live on forever. But it's something about that game winner that onlookers can't shake. From the basketball hotbeds in the Midwest to the powerhouse prep schools, a walk-off bucket makes you believe that on the court, anything is possible. And if you think that cementing yourself as a legend at the prep level is something, imagine hitting one in March.
Walker, cardiac timber, does it again, UConn!
College basketball is huge in terms of landscape conferences and teams. If you're a fan of certain teams and specific conferences, some of those random game winners during late fall and early winter may resonate with you more than others. And while those are all great, if you watch college basketball long enough, you know where you were and how it felt. Watching players you'll never hear from again, future NBA superstars, and every type of player in between break hearts and bust brackets in March.
For the win! Gone! He did it! Marty Sproul did it!
And it's inevitable every year. You'll see at least a few, each one as memorable as the last. One of the few places in basketball where you can see the same number of fans on both sides of the coin celebrating triumph, or bask in their heartbreak in the same place at the same time. The beauty of a buzzer beater during the tournament is like no other, as it goes down in campus and basketball history.
Jenkins gives it to Jenkins for the championship!
In the NBA, more games mean more game winners, and many of these come from all-time greats and Hall of Famers. But even the game winners, that role players hit that you and your friends randomly bring up in the middle of the conversation, also reign supreme. In the pros, the game winners attach to legacies, to lore, and to memories. But are all game winners created equal? I mean, either way you slice it, you end up with the same outcome. But can you get the same feeling from different methods?
A foul is called, and Jimmy Butler can win it at the line.
The game-winning free throws. Arguably the most pressure situation when trying to win a game, being down or tied with little time left. Just you and the basket. At home, you can hear a pin drop, as fans want you to focus on nothing but the points. On the road, you can't even hear yourself think, and the fans want you to focus on anything but. And don't let it be a miss, because the chances of it being a free throw that puts a team into the win column can just as easily turn into disaster. Basketball is a game of strategy, and though the person on the line can be part of the strategy itself, the least complicated shot a player can get has won countless games. But even if you make the free throws that win the game, sometimes you might need to stop after. In a perfect world, every game winner is a walk-off. Being a fan and watching your team hit a shot that puts them in the lead with little time left is almost certain to raise the blood pressure. It's hype, but it's not over, even if it's less than a second on the clock. You know you're just so close to winning but need a bounce or two to go your way before you can officially claim the W. Not only is a stop on defense needed, but knowing when and when not to foul is key. Trust me, I know how it feels when it doesn't go the way you want. The score and stop is a game winner with extra steps. Get a bucket, get a stop, and that's the game. Not everybody dreams of getting a game-winning stop in their backyard like they do with shots, but locking up a team's best player to propel your team to a win isn't a bad way to go out either. Every team needs to be capable of winning the game with defense after hitting a clutch shot. However, hitting a shot and being on your way is a more simple concept. The buzzer beater, the walk-off, the shot, whatever name you want to give it, it's arguably the most exciting way to win and heartbreaking way to lose. The beauty of a buzzer beater is unmatched. Every single moment in the game, Every bounce of the ball, every play drawn up, has led to the exact moment in time when a player activates their clutch gene and sends the other team packing. When you hear the words game winner, your mind always goes to the ball going in as the lights on the backboard turn red. A buzzer beater takes quick decision making to get the best shot, but some moments call for desperation, and a heave that has no business going in does anyway. A buzzer beater is the ultimate game winner, and there isn't much argument against it, unless it's your team on the other end. Witnessing a game winner in general is a spiritual experience in its own right, but the icing on the cake is the iconic calls that accompany the most exciting moments in basketball.
Catch, fire, ball game! He did it! LeBron James!
From Harlan
Is this the dagger?
to Breen
Not to use it, Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
to Marv,
Brady for the win! Yes! 1.7 to go!
a lot of the time a game winner is elevated by the call that accompanies it.
Shot up. This is for the win. Oh! It's good!
To have the presence of mind to say the right thing at the right time and to make it sound cinematic is a skill that few possess.
We just see what we think we just saw! Wow!
If the game winner is the painting, the call is the frame that it's placed in. The call tells a story. It tells you the type of players involved.
Here he is, just clutch shot after clutch shot.
It tells you how the game is gone, and at times, a season.
And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
The call is not just commentary, it's artistry.
Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown!
My name is Caleb, and it's been real. I'll catch you on the next one.